Hi, thank you for joining me. This is Sacred Sagittarius Angels Answers All, and I'm Tigra, and I'm here to bless one of my long-term subscribers, pretty girl Chrissy D, with a little small mini read, which she was lucky enough to win for the first half of the birthday season of Sagittarius. So Chrissy D, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all the Sagittarius community, and may you all have a blessed birthday regardless when it falls on the Sagittarius spectrum. Chrissy, I pray that everything that you desire and everything that you don't desire will leave your life and come into your life in God's timing. Again, thank you for your wonderful comments, not only throughout this year, but throughout the many years that you have been a very loyal subscriber to the channel. I know you believe in my talents and you're confident in me, and I believe that's why we have such a good rapport with each other. And it's my only prayer that other subscribers will believe in me and believe in this channel and be as committed as you are. May God bless you, and may He continue to shine His light upon you. Heavenly Father, as I'm about to begin this little mini read for pretty girl Chrissy D, feel free to let her ancestors or guides, whoever else that wants to send her positive message of light or guidance, may it come forth in this reading. May this reading and the energies around me, through me, in connection to pretty girl Chrissy D, be protected and blessed and saved in your name. Amen. Okay, so this is a mini read. Like I said, I'm gifting anywhere from 1 to 4 subscribers during the birthday season a free mini read. All you have to do is be a long-time subscriber that comments, shares, and is very active on the channel. And if you're just joining, well, maybe next year this will be you. Okay, pretty girl Chrissy D. It's gonna be a mini read, so we're not gonna deep dive, but of course, me and you will catch up later on some other things, and if you want to do an extended of this particular reading, you may do so as well. I will post this video as long as Chrissy wishes it to be posted public, and at the time that she doesn't want to be, I will then remove it. Okay, let's see what we get. I'm using my lovely Dog Tarot cards where we have the Queen of Cups. Hopefully this is you, showing that you are strong-willed, you're strong-minded, you're committed, you are on top of things, you know your purpose, you're fighting hard along this journey. You know life isn't easy, but you have mustered through. You still have some regrets though from the past. There might be a person or something, could be a regret of a job, a business decision, a career decision, maybe a door that you walked through, Chrissy, that in hindsight you wish you didn't, but that's okay. But you know, when you get in those melancholy moments, reminiscing about the past or thinking about past regrets, go through it and then release it. Don't let yourself stay in the past, because the present is only but a fleeting moment, and you need to put all your energies and time into the now and not to what has already been lost or passed you by. You are very hopeful, and there's many hope for you and your desires and dreams, so I love that. This is also the wish fulfillment card, so if you want to close your eyes and make a wish at this particular time, or if you want to make a wish upon a star, this is a great time for you to do so. You're very strong in your masculine and feminine energies, and that is both good and bad, because it could deter certain people from coming towards you, but that's okay, because I'd rather you be strong in your convictions and stand your ground and be who Chrissy is and be loyal to you first, than to pretend and to belittle yourself or change who you are for someone else. Ten of Wands. Again, like your past struggles, past heartaches are all behind you. There could be some temptation your way, though, to reconnect or to go back to something from your past. Be very careful of that, because there's a lot either with that situation or with that person that is unknown to you. Let's go to the middle of the deck. You could be working on a small collaboration with someone new or working in a new partnership with people. Let's see what the energy is around that. Is that something positive? This collaboration could be put on hold, okay? So if this is a new business venture, new partnerships, you're going into a new team on your job, a project or something that you were going to collaborate on is going to be put on hold. And as I was putting down the deck, I just happened to look at the bottom of the deck. The reason being because there's going to be some shakeup. So there's either going to be a shakeup in the partnership, your job, or this could be maybe where you have the past regrets that you joined a partnership or you took a job with a particular company and they withheld information. They sold you a bag of lemons, so to speak. You know what I mean? They told you the job was one thing and then it was something else. So there is going to be a shakeup, and the shakeup could even be you changing your perspective on this position and leaving it. But whatever you do, just make sure whatever decisions you make in your life, that your foundation is grounded and that you are absolutely sure what you're doing for you, Chrissy, is for your highest good. Let's just tap into some more career and finance cards. Definitely be careful of deadlines for applications, deadlines that you have to work on. Make sure that they're done on time. You have a heavy load of responsibilities on you, and these deadlines are just adding that additional pressure. But deadlines you must make and you must meet because you have bills to pay. These could be school debt, personal debt, bills that you could have incurred from other people in your life that you are helping them with. Always dressed to impress, and I do feel that you are always tailored up, looking beautiful or dressed in a suit, but I feel you're more of a dress person with heels. Keep all of your receipts. And when we say receipts, I don't mean just receipts for your expenditures, but make sure you document and catalog and have fresh folders of all your emails. Make sure any type of correspondence, paperwork, that you keep them where you can access them, you can find them. If you need to go back and prove to someone that you did complete something on time, that type of receipt energy too. So receipts aren't just limited to physical receipts for purchases. We're also talking about receipts in the slang when it comes to making sure that you have all your information, your documents, everything that you need, your emails, especially if you're involved in legal cases or anything where you need to go back to prove to someone that something was said, something was completed, something was done. You could be offered an internship, and this might help you start your own business, which down the line could help you to grow even further in your career. With the message, celebrate the little things every day in life. You're not always going to have big wins, Chrissy, but I do feel that you have a very positive energy and you do celebrate the little things. You have a personal treasure of talents and gifts ready for you to explore, and that could be tapping into that entrepreneur card. So maybe you've never thought about going into business for yourself, but this could be a great time for you to. With the energy of alchemy, transform the situation. Use your spiritual energies to enlighten you and to empower you. Something that has not been shown to you with that moon energy card that we got earlier is going to come crystal clear to you. Or something that you wasn't sure about, you are now going to find the truth or the clarity in the situation. Maybe this is also a sign that it's time for you to see the potential that you have in your life without holding yourself back. Do the spiritual work because you are a light worker. So open your heart to the spiritual and don't be afraid of your spiritual gifts and talents. With the energy of disruption, we do know there will be disruption because we did see the Tower card. So do expect some type of shakeup in your life. Work on your third eye chakra so it can help you see beyond. And also work on your heart chakra so that your heart cannot be broken and your heart is strong and firm. Take time to be in solitude as you work on these chakras and as you go through the challenging times and the tower moments in your life. Keep harmony and peace not only in your relationships and business, but in your personal love life. You do need to move on from some relationships, or people in your life need to move on because the connection is no longer there, or you've outgrown the relationship. Limit how much and who you entertain at your home. Watch who you bring into your home, because their vibes and connection might not be positive. Like also watching like what guests bring additional guests into your home. Their lifestyle doesn't complement yours. This could be someone that you're talking to or hanging out with, a girlfriend, a male friend, that's trying to get close to you or trying to bond with you. But just be leery, because this person is quite opposite from you. It's time to finally move on, don't you think? Here we get again another message, Chrissy, about moving on. So there's something, someone or something that you're giving your energy to that you probably even know you should move on from. And the universe is saying, come on, Chrissy, let's call it quits now. You know this is not where you want to be. This isn't what you want to be doing or who you want to be with. Don't you think you've wasted enough time in this situation? Let's move on. And then the last card you get from my deck is, when you look into their eyes, there you will see the truth or not. If you want the truth in a situation, you have to address it front and forward. Don't let people apologize to you over the phone or tell you things over the phone, because anyone can tell you anything that's believable over the phone. You need them to be front and center so you can look right into their eyes, into their soul, and feel and see the truth or the lies that they are speaking forth to you. Let's pull a crystal card for you. You get the Crazy Lace Agate, talking about new cycles, and I love that for you, because it will give you the courage and optimism that you need to forge forth as you move on from people or situations. So you can start a new cycle by focusing on what you want and not thinking about, again, the spilt milk, the things that are no longer with you or don't work for you. You also get the Solidite, which talks about visualization, affirming that anything you can imagine, you can draw to you. Along with the leopard skin jasper, working in silence, something that you know I advocate a lot. Be humble, and you don't need to have validation from others to do what you know that you need to do for your life. Let's see what spiritual message we get as we get to a close. For we live by faith, not by sight. Let your faith carry you through. Yes, there are some things in life that we spiritually or physically need to see to believe, but when it comes to your faith and your intuitiveness, that is just something that you just need to go on by faith. And now, these three things remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. And that's 1 Corinthians 13:13. Faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of these are love. Always love yourself, have compassion for others, but make sure that the greatest love that you have other than for yourself is for God. Delight yourself also in the Lord, and He shall give you the desires of your heart. Keep your connection with God and the spiritual growth and development that you have in your faith. Keep that blossoming, keep that growing, keep that connection alive, so that when you go through these tower moments or these challenges and you go to God in prayer, He knows who Chrissy D is, because you've established a relationship with Him. Let's just pick one more final card, and we thank the angels and we thank the ancestors who've given me the messages that they see forth for you. In the middle of this deck, there could be karma working in your life at this time, or it could also be a reminder that karma is a genuine energy. So live your life with true purpose and know that what goes around does come around, and all the good that you've done, Chrissy, even though you might not have experienced that karma back at this particular time in your life, it will come back to you. And so will the karma for those who have hurt you in the past. That will also come to them as well. Most of your life, you might have been searching for your life purpose. When we receive this card, it is that it's very close to finding you. You may be meeting a lot of kindred spirits, and you will meet a lot of soulmates along the way. A transformation, a great change is going through in your life. You will be on a mission of healing through forms of communication, charity work, and finding inner peace of your gentle soul. Someone of authority will offer you sound advice. Okay, that could be me or someone of a higher standing. When it comes to your careers, you may find you will have a way with words for family, friends, or colleagues that are troubled, helping them to guide to a brighter future. Those who refuse to help others are self-obsessed, and they will find this as a warning that there will be negative connotations. But I know you're a positive person, so only positive things can come forth to you. So this also could be a deepening of your religious values and a potential change in your career if your job doesn't help you working with others. So I feel like the universe is saying that you are more catered and your purpose and path with your career is more for you and works with your principles when it is a job of service. When it comes to your relationships, superficial relationships will be released as you look deeper for more meaningful collections and connections, I meant to say. Those that have treated people badly can end up feeling lonely and disconnected. And I don't feel that will be you. I think that will be the karma of those who have hurt you in the past will feel. You will be drawn to like-minded people, and you will find a partner that also enjoys doing charitable work and doing good for others. Some of your relationships may suffer due to neglect because as you find your life purpose, again, it will move you away from the people that don't align with what it is that you want to do. It's also a reminder with this karma card that spending time alone is very important. You need fresh air, open space, room for thought, new ideas, room to purge old ideas and thoughts. Animals will be strong medicine for you and a part of your future destination, purpose, and new life experience. You may move away eventually from the hustle and bustle to a quieter country or coastal area. Isn't that interesting? Because I don't know what I took out the dog deck and I was like, oh, I'm going to use this for the general reading, and then I reminded myself that I owed you the mini read. I said, you know what, I'm going to use this for Chrissy D, and now I see why. It does say that strong forces are with you and that you should have some type of spiritual picture in your home of God, Jesus, or whoever you acknowledge as source. And again, just acknowledge and stay strong to your faith, because that will balance you out, and that along with your good karma will open up the doors of opportunity and give you the healing and grace and light that you seek. In closing, as we thank the angels and guides are coming forth for Chrissy, let's see what your other spiritual message is. It is not something to be taken lightly. So something in which I think is this decision or the path that you might choose, or those that you choose to move away from, the decision to do so is not taken lightly, especially if it involves family members. It can be difficult and challenging when we finally come to that realization in life, Chrissy, that certain people that we spent most of our life with, or we've dealt with, or we have family connections or ties to, that we need to sever those ties, or we need to move away from those connections because they are no longer what they used to be, or we and they are no longer who they used to be. So I pray that this mini read has been a blessing to you, and as always, I love your comments. I pray that God continues to bless you, that you enjoy your birthday, and may a source of light and a source of protection through St. Michael, all the angels, saints, and your guides and ancestors continue to protect you and to bless you. God bless you, and thank you, Chrissy D.